Hey y'all, Josh here today, aka the world's greatest dad. And what we got here is the Zeyu Farmhouse flush mount ceiling light. Today we're going to be unboxing this bad boy, taking a detailed look at the fixture itself, then I'm going to go ahead and install it for you, and at the end we'll go ahead and give you my full breakdown and see if it might be a good option for you as well. So let's go ahead and get this bad boy unboxed and get started. So we got this bad boy unboxed, and as you can see, here's everything you're going to get. As you can see, you've got the actual fixture itself. Then we're going to have our assembly and installation instructions. Then we're going to have everything we need to mount this thing, including our mounting bracket right here, and then our wire nuts and screws as well. So let's take a closer look at the unit itself. And I got to say, man, this thing is super heavy duty. Now, the one you're looking at today is going to be in the black and gold option. Now, they got some other options. They've got an antique gold, they've got a white, and they've also got an oil rub bronze. Now, you'll see that the black is on the exterior part here. Obviously, your gold is going to be on your interior part. With your glass, this all did come in one piece. The glass runs all the way down to the base here. So again, this is a fairly heavy-duty lamp. Now, they have two different sizes as well. They've got a medium, which is what this is, and that's going to be about 11.5 inches wide, or the large is going to run all the way out to about 15 inches. So that's going to be, just about 3 inches wider than the one you're seeing right here. Now, when it comes to the bulbs that you can use in these things right here, any bulb with an E26 base, that's going to be your standard light bulb right here. But these are 40 watt max. So you could use CFL, LED, or regular incandescent light bulbs. Now, for me personally, we're going to go ahead and use some of these Edison style kind of light bulbs just because they're going to look much better with the gold background. I think if we use the white, it's not going to look as well with this particular light. If we chose the white ones work great, but for this style with the gold backing, we definitely want to use something like this. Now, pretty standard installation for your light bulbs. You simply insert and screw in. Now, once again, this lamp does not include the light bulbs, so you're going to have to buy those separately. But as you can see, these Edison style are just going to look so much better than your standard whites. Next off, let's go ahead and take a little closer look at our installation instructions. Obviously, assembly, pretty straightforward as it came in one piece. They give you a nice diagram right here showing you exactly which goes to which as far as the wires. Just basically, you connect your white to white, black to black, and then you've got your ground. How to install your mounting bracket right here as well. And then of course we turn these things over. It's just got information for customer support if you have any issues. Now, one thing I will tell you with mounting brackets like this is you can only go down so far to secure this, and that's why they allow you to screw these things lower or higher with these little nuts right here. So when we go and mount this to get this flush so it secures to our wall, we're going to pay close attention to this part right here to make sure that when we secure these little balls right here to the light, that we don't have a big gap and it's not really loose. All right, so now that we've taken a closer look at the light itself, it's time to get to our install. And what we're doing today is we're replacing this old light we've had some problems with here in kind of our coffee bar area. So first things first, we got to head over to the electrical panel and make sure everything's shut off up there. And next up, we're going to go ahead and take out our old fixture. Now, before we disconnect our old fixture and put up our new one, even though we hit the power breaker on this, it's always nice to make sure. So we got ourselves a nice little voltage tester right here. Simply hold this up in here and make sure that we got absolutely no power coming in right now, because nobody wants to get zapped. So we got our old fixture down, and now what we're going to go ahead and do is put on our new mounting bracket right here. And to do that, we're going to use the 2 screws they gave us. Obviously, going to need to be able to supply yourself with a Phillips head screwdriver. Now, next up, before I wire this thing in, I want to make sure that I've got these screws set at the right length, because they're going to be harder to adjust if I already have it all connected. So I'm just going to do some dry fitting. Make sure our nut fits on there. And it looks like that setting is going to be good. So when we wire this thing in, we're going to go ahead and start with our ground wire first, which is this right there. Now again, this is going to be a heavier fixture, so when I do this, I'm actually going to wrap it around the top, and then I will wrap it several times around the green screw before we tighten it, and that way I know I can let this thing hang a little bit when I wire the other ones in, and I don't have to worry about it falling. Now you will need a flathead screwdriver for this part, just to tighten the little green wing nut there. So as you can see, now I can let this bad boy hang a little bit, and now what we got to do is go ahead and connect our two whites on the light with our white up here, and our two blacks on the light with our blacks up there. They do provide you with the wire nuts to do this. So we'll go ahead and connect our whites first. And now we'll do the blacks. Now before I actually permanently hang the light fixture, I want to go ahead and make sure that it works in case I have to rewire something. So I went ahead and turned my breaker back on. We'll hit the switch and make sure we got some light. Looks like everything's good to go, so let's finish this thing off. Now we'll go ahead and just get our wiring packed in there and get our nuts on to secure the fixture, install our light bulbs, and we're going to be good to go. And if you did get fingerprints on the inside when you're installing this thing, I'd suggest just taking a little bit of glass cleaner and cleaning it out before you put those light bulbs in, because you want this thing looking really good with nice clear glass. And now our Edison style E26 light bulbs. So there you go. Fully installed. Nice addition to the coffee room right here. As you can see, looks well. I like the black outside with the gold interior. And that glass coming all the way around. It definitely does accent the light bulbs. You do want to use decorative Edison style light bulbs in this, just not your standard white ones, just because the light bulbs are accented so much in a light fixture like this. But overall, that's a great looking fixture. So after unboxing this thing, taking a deep look into it, and also doing a full install, let's go ahead and close this video out with my 3 takeaways. Number 1, the components of this thing are as well made, and it's a heavy duty light. Number 2, the thing looks awesome, as you can see. And number 3, the install was straightforward and the directions made sense. It's for those reasons and more, I'm easily gonna give this thing a World's Greatest Dad thumbs up, and I say, go out and get you one. Hey, one more thing before you go. I want to let you know that the company behind the Zeyu Farmhouse light is a big fan of the World's Greatest Dad's informational videos. Therefore, about a month ago, they reached out to me and asked me if they could send me this product for video information purposes. Now, with that being said, all the thoughts and opinions expressed in this video were my own, and I always do my best to accurately describe any product I review. Now, I hope this video helped you out, and we'll see you next time.